Lord Vader. You know why Darth Vader was referred to as Lord Vader? Because all the stormtroopers giggled when they called him Master Vader.
Dumb. So dumb. Okay.
What are you doing? Walking around with
Okay. So. Okay.
Oh, we're already up and live?
Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Everything is ready. I think we're recording, so we're good on that. Make sure. That's good. That.
Where am I at? Oh. Man, we are like behind the power curve today.
Okay. So.
Boom. We are up.
Okay. So, we'll talk a little bit of business first. And
Oh,
then,
okay.
Yep, and then we'll kind of just start BS like we normally do. So, I saw Chris Hodges. He put out a video. He does like the Monday market update.
Yeah.
And to my surprise, man, 1,100 active homes, dude. I was like, whoa, I ain't seen that in a minute, man. Like,
Nobody's been doing. It's been stalled for a while.
yeah.
I mean, I've had a handful. So it's kind of weird, right? Like, I've had, like, all the houses I think are going to go really fast are
No.
kind of sitting. And
Yeah.
all the ones that I'm like, yeah, it's probably going to take a minute, are just flying. And it's like, it's completely back. Like, logically, you're like, that's weird. Like, it just, I
Yeah.
don't know.
No, I mean, that makes sense, man. But, coming from our side, too, dude, like, I mean, rates, obviously have not cooled off yet. Last week, the Feds talked, and they still kind of put a halt on the rate cuts. It's still happening. It's just they're not just going to do it at this moment. So, it's just one of those things where I think now it's just people starting to realize that it's this is just a norm for the time being, and it's really, again, picking your poison about what you really want to do. Whether
And I had a, who was I talking to? Who was I talking to? So, I can't remember who I was talking to.
talking to yourself doesn't count.
Yeah, that's what I feel like half the time. The yeah. Who was I talking? I can't remember who it was. Anyways, it was the same conversation over and over and over again. Though, was it's not necessarily the rates, right? Like it's not. Oh, that's who I met a couple the other day at one of the houses I'm auctioning off. They were there when I was there.
Right.
And they were asking me a little bit of process. Anyways, so we were kind of talking through some different things, and I was like, they're like, yeah, the rates are just kind of high. I'm like, the rates really aren't high, though, to be honest.
Right.
And they're like, well, what do you mean? I was like, they're really not. I mean, they're anywhere between 5 and 7, right? I mean, it would be a normal rate.
Yeah.
Like that's
Right.
kind of a pretty much normal rate.
Yeah.
I was like, the problem is it's the cost of living. That's everything else is so much higher.
Yeah.
That's what's
But see,
really helping or hurting
which
that, I should
yeah,
say.
which is a good statement because so kind of put something in perspective is when my mom and dad built their house in 2019, I think is when it was finished. Back in 2019, so before COVID.
2019, 2020, yeah, right there.
Well, it was 2019 because I came back in 2019 and they already were in their house, not for long.
That house.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah,
their new house in Sango Mills in 2019, right? I think they paid like $240 for it.
Yeah.
$240, brand new build, 2,000 square foot
Yeah, I
ranch.
remember
But my dad's interest rate at the time was like 4.5, or 4.875, something like that.
Yep.
And so, yeah, you put that in perspective. Yeah, I mean, 4.875 on a 200 or 4.875 on a $240,000 loan. It's actually not bad for that house.
Yeah.
But now that's where, it is a little different. Where the rates have gone up. Yes, so like let's just say my dad got a 7% back then. Yeah, his payment would have been more, but it was a little bit more manageable back then. Versus, you want that same house right here, right now. It's like 450, 460, easy.
Well, even with the prices, like even if you just mentioned the price for 240, right? So back in 2019, I would say your average price of home.
It was below 300, man.
No,
it was
no,
like
definitely.
I think it was like 280, or
I don't even know if it'd be that high, to be
well,
honest.
probably 250 then,
Yeah, I think about 250.
or 220, probably 220. Because
Well, for Sango, for Sango area was probably right around 250, 260, somewhere in there
Right.
probably. For like say exit 1, for example, was probably closer to 220, 225,
200, 220, yeah.
something like that. Would have been probably pretty normal.
Yeah.
But now, like an average price of home, let's just say all across Clarksville, as an average, is around 350.
Which is scary.
And that's the average.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Crystal said, "Sup, bro."
What's up?
Dude, I still have not recovered my voice. It's rough, man. Like I just people were calling me yesterday, and I'm like, first of all, I'm gonna apologize. Like you're probably not gonna be able to understand me. I'll probably even have some high pitches in there because my voice is. Yeah, I was like, it is bad. It's still pretty bad. But yeah, a lot of people, like you said, it's a good point. It's the rates play effect into it, but it's not necessarily just the rate. It's again the cost of living. I mean, let's be real, dude. We're paying almost double for gas prices. We're back in 2019. You know?
Yeah.
And I mean, like, I love my diesel, but it sucks filling up, dude. It sucks, man. I don't even bother looking anymore. I just put it in. I just let it fill up, and
It's like $130, $140.
Yep, I don't even
Yep.
look at it. I don't even bother looking at the
There's no
amount.
point looking at
No,
it. Because it is what it
Because
is.
it's just gonna piss me off. So I'm just like, I don't even look. As soon as I hear it click, I just rack it, click it, back in my truck. All right, I don't even want to look at it. It's gonna be something stupid. So, because I remember, dude, when I had my 2018 GMC, I was showing Greg a picture, and I was like, dude, it cost me $80 to fill this truck up, man. I was like, that's more. I was like, because at the time I think it was like $60 to fill it up.
Yeah.
And I was like, why am I paying $20 more? Now I'm like, dude, give me the $80 all day. Like, I'm begging you, like, give me the $80 all day. I'll be a happy dude, And I was like, it's bad, man.
I want to cry every time I have to fill the Excursion up because I'm just like, this is gonna suck.
Your Excursion, okay, but you're right. Okay, so fuel is one thing, but also groceries, man. You see my big tail? I have to eat a lot, and it doesn't get cheap.
No.
But we go to Aldi's. Been starting to go to Aldi's, and you know what? It actually does help. I'll say that. And then also Crystal's giving us some eggs.
Oh,
which
well,
helps.
that's nice.
Yep. And then when they finally kill their pig, maybe I can bum off some bacon from them.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or pay them. But yeah, man. So I know I missed on Facebook. I told you I had a lot to talk about, dude. Because Vegas is different.
Scary?
So,
I would go scary.
So
Frightening, maybe? That'd be a better word.
So
you can't unsee 90% of stuff that you're going to see.
Yeah. So, and it was funny, man. So we were picking up our friend and his wife, Stanson and Carly, at the airport. And so we rolled up, right, got to the airport, just this long line. They said, hey, we're in Bay 8. So we were looking for Bay 8. Oh, hey, it is. There it is. So then we're going. And then as soon as we pull up, dude, there's a chick with a shirt. But, dude, her tatas, like, were hanging down. Like, you could see the underboob. And Carmen, you know what she said? She was in the back seat. She's like, look down at your feet. She's like, do not look up, look down at your feet. And so, like, everybody started cracking up, dude, because she's like, look at your feet. Like, but, yeah, dude, like, but that wasn't even the tip of it, man, because, like, you go down, like, Fremont Street, the Strip, yep.
Dude, I have I've told people, I was like, you ever been to Vegas? I was like, nope, have no desire to go, and we'll do everything I can to not probably ever go. I have no desire to go there. I don't want to see. I don't want to experience. I don't want none of that stuff, man. Like, to me, that is all just absolutely just nope, no desire.
You know, if you, I will say though, like they had a pizza joint there called Pinup, and Pinup is like this, dude. The pizza itself is literally bigger than this table, and the slice, I kid you not, is probably like here's the crust, all the way to about like right here. That was one slice, and it was amazing. It was great. Like
You eat on that for like a month.
for you, maybe. For me, it takes you like 3 minutes. You know.
Look, that's a lot.
So Mary Beth says that's what we used to yell when Lorelai needed to.
Yeah. Look at your feet.
Yeah. Look at your feet. I know Carmen said the same thing. She's like in the back seat, babe, look at your feet. Look down at your feet. And the bearded got his love listening to these. Well, good, dude. Glad you're tuning in, Dustin. That's awesome, man. But yeah, man, like so, dude, it was just it was a good experience in the aspect I can say I went to Vegas. Now,
Right.
I went to the Hoover Dam.
That's pretty cool.
The Hoover Dam was really cool, man. Like,
So that's actually one place I've always wanted to go. I've never been.
Dude.
I've always wanted to go there.
I'll show you some pictures after this. There's literally like when you're looking out at Lake Mead,
Uh-huh.
you can see on the rocks where the water used to be. It's like pure white. Like there's water. Well, like so let's just say this is the rock.
Right.
Right here down is all white because that's where the water used to be. Lake Mead is drying out, homie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, and it's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. And I was like, holy smokes,
yeah.
man. It's holy smokes. And Mary Beth says, I was jealous of you going to the Hoover Dam. Okay, so fun fact about the Hoover Dam. Okay. One, it was extremely windy that day. Like extremely windy. Like I had to literally take off my ball cap and clip it to my belt loop because
Holy smokes.
I saw people lose their hat. And this family in front of us, it was like this whole family, like the father and the sons were kind of doing their thing.
Uh-huh.
And the mother and daughter were back because they were walking slowly because it was so windy, man. Dude, this poor girl, I kid you not, it's not even an over exaggeration. She literally almost got knocked down by the wind. Like that's how bad it was, man. I was
Man.
like, holy smokes.
We got to think too, because you're basically in a wind tunnel, right? 'Cause you're in a valley that's then has two walls, right?
Yep.
And it's got a floor, if you will, being that whether it's the water or the ground, and it's forcing all
Yeah.
that wind direction right through that whole thing. Like,
Dude,
I mean-
it was crazy. And like I'm a big guy, and even at some points, dude, I almost fell back a couple of feet, man.
like,
I was like, whoa, this is a little stout, man.
that's pretty crazy.
Okay, yeah, look. I posted a video on my page, Dan, of you and Carmen with the wind. Yeah, I saw that, and it was gnarly.
It was gnarly.
It was very gnarly. I was like, it was cool because I was like, this is awesome. Like, I feel like I'm free falling. Like, honestly, all this wind hit my face. I was like, this is cool. But yeah, no. So we went there, and then obviously I had my powerlifting competition, which was super cool, man. Like, it's awesome that there were people that come out to support me and CJ and all that.
Yeah.
It's really cool, man. A lot more people tuned in. Like in the YouTube link, I had people text me, dude, that was an awesome lift, and I was like, holy smokes, man, this is cool, man. Like people are still watching, and I was like, that's awesome. But
That's
fun
pretty
fact,
cool. What's that?
I'm competing again in November, but it's going to be in Chattanooga.
Oh, good.
So it'd be in Chattanooga. I'll be competing again. I need to hit some certain numbers, man. I want to qualify for nationals. That's the next goal is to qualify for nationals. So
what are the numbers?
So if I would have, yeah, I'll talk about that, Crystal. If I would have hit my numbers, I would have had an 1,800 pound total, like 1815.
Mm-hmm.
But to qualify for nationals, I just need to hit like 1850, not 1815. So I can get I know I can hit those numbers. Especially, everything should move a lot better
Right.
this meet. So I'll dial in, but yeah, that's going to be the goals in November 23rd in Chattanooga. So that's going to be it. Hey, fellas, sorry I'm coming by to get my ID so I can get casing. Okay. Well, babe, when you come through the front door, turn to the left, and you'll see the lights. Crystal said, don't jaywalk or you'll get ran over. Okay. So
Yeah,
Crystal.
what happened with this?
Okay. Crystal was in like, okay, so we were done for the night, getting ready to try to find the freaking parking garage. And Crystal was sitting there just chit-chatting along, not really paying any attention. And yeah, it was a crosswalk and it had the big old red hand, like don't go.
Yeah.
Dude, she was going and this car whipped it. Almost took her out. Our buddy Stanton had to grab her and pull her back. And I'm like, Crystal, like, she's like, I didn't see it. And I'm
Holy
like,
crap.
Dude, Crystal almost got cleared. I almost got cleared because, yes, I was jaywalking. I did not see this Jeep taxi. Fun fact in Vegas, these taxi drivers suck. They don't care about you. Dude, if you're in their way, good luck.
Good luck.
Like, dude, they don't slow down.
Well, Crystal gets creamed. I claim her truck.
She's like, okay. See, I did talk about that, but yeah, you were the one who almost got cleared by the time. Dude, we were about to have to like. I was gonna have to get like a spatula to scoop her up off the pavement. Somebody was about to flatten her, dude. Like, she was for sure about to get flattened.
That's freaking bonkers.
I'm gonna get this out before so she comes in here. But it was really it was definitely different, man. Obviously, like, there's a lot of truck goes to my daughter if I die. She can't see with the steering wheel either. But wait, did I tell you? Wait, I did tell you that. Yeah, it was about when she went wedding dress shopping, and then her seat really screwed with me. But he's a good boy. He's okay. But it was hi friends, this is DJ. Good to see the iconic duo back at it. What's up, DJ? But yeah, dude, it was so I took out $100 cash. Okay, so before I went to Vegas, I was like, all right, man, this is gonna be like maybe a little bit of my gambling money,
right?
You know, just whatever, right? Okay, we went to a steakhouse or a steak restaurant in the airport.
Steak restaurant
in the airport.
In the airport
because we got there early. We were checked in. We were all hungry, so. Dude, you know what my bill was at this stupid steak joint in the airport?
$200.
Not that high, but it was like 120. And I'm like, I had every intention of literally just keeping that cash for the trip. I just handed him the cash. I was like, dude, this sucks. I was like, I didn't even make it to Vegas yet, and my $100 already gone, dude. Like, this is stupid.
Like, this is dumb.
It is dumb, man. But I really do encourage, like, if you guys go to, if I know you don't want to go to Vegas, but if you ever go to the Hoover Dam,
yes,
I think it'd be something like, dude, like the Grand Canyon, Hoover Dam. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd like to. We've never been to Grand Canyon either. I've never been there.
Yeah.
That's one of the places I'd like to go. Hoover Dam's a big one. I'd really like to go see that one. I've watched a handful of documentaries about the Hoover Dam, and I always find it like crazy interesting. Like, it's freaking cool.
Well, James was telling me about it. I guess there is a guy that used to be in Clarksville. I guess he retired out of Fort Campbell, but he did like these videos of like exploring Lake Mead. He was finding like cars underneath, like dead bodies. I was like, that's freaking cool. Like, it is freaking cool.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, no, you know what? I think if you I know Vegas is not your jam, but even if you just pass through it, just to see it, I think even at night, you get the full experience. But if you just pass through the strip, just drive in your car and see it, dude, you see some wild stuff, man.
That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see the wild stuff. You can't unsee things. That's the problem.
Oh, 100%. There's also a lot of people wearing things that they shouldn't wear because I'm like, hey, man, like, I'm all about, like, dude, like, picture me in, like, a G-string just running down to the fucking Vegas Strip.
I'd rather not.
Exactly. Exactly. But I was like, there's some people there. I'm like, that's different. She's like, her eyes burned. Yeah. Oh, I know. Carmen, I kind of knew what to expect when I was going there, but I was like, Carmen was like,
I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
My eyes burned.
No, thank you. Thank you.
She's like, look away. Whenever she would see something, she's like, look away. Don't look. Look away. Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah.
So what else is going on?
Well, I mean, not much, man. We're getting ready for the wedding. So that's fun. Wedding's going to be fun. Hal's coming, so you can see Hal. You finally get to meet this short.
Finally get to meet this guy. He's been trying to get me to come out to whatever state he's in or whatever he's doing.
Yeah. Well, I think.
Well, we were going to do that. You were talking about trying to do that. We were trying to figure out a way to do that thing in August, but that's when you guys are going to the concert. or
concert,
whatever.
yeah. So we may have to revisit it for November because the summit is in like the first week, I think, of November. So we can do something like that. It's in Arizona.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Dude, you don't want to go to Dallas, man. I mean, I was going to take you if I was able to go, yes, I would take you because, like, I'm going to go.
I
but
don't want to really go to Dallas.
dude, it's so hot. I don't like it.
I'm not going to go to Dallas. in
I don't like
August.
it.
Let's think of bad ideas. That's one of them.
Dude,
Sorry, no, that's bleh, way too hot.
you literally need to walk around like. I was like, dude, I gotta walk around shirtless or something, dude, because like this is for the birds, man. Like it is so hot.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like, this town does not cool off like
No.
at all. It could be 1 o'clock in the morning, still 99 degrees. I was like, dude.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I don't. No,
Yeah.
no.
So, well, you had your auction while I was gone.
Oh yeah, for the Night of the Arts.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good time. We, I don't know how many people were there, to be honest. Like I said, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, 35, 45 maybe,
Yeah.
something like that.
You know what?
It was at a different place I've never been before. That was kind of interesting.
Where was that?
It's in, it's on South Side. So it's off of River Road, right off of River Road.
Okay. So it's not the same place they had it last year.
No, it
Okay.
was a different. I can't remember for the life of me, I can't remember the name of the place. It was kind of cool though. It was basically a small like I say small. It wasn't a huge venue.
Yeah.
But it was basically a barn dough.
Okay.
That they had finished off inside, and it's
Nice.
yeah, it was kind of cool.
Sweet.
was
Yeah.
kinda cool.
So
Raised a bunch of money for the SOS and Helping Hands committee. So it was a good
Nice.
time.
So here's what we're gonna do for next year. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna get somebody to paint you
Oh man.
laying across a couch like that with a towel just covering your junk, your beard flowing.
Have you ever seen the Burt Reynolds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But look, you're not going to tell anybody. You're going to say, hey, we have a grand art piece up for auction for the final piece. And nobody's going to see it. It's just going to be covered. And then look, just picture me rolling it out, putting it.
No,
like,
I think we should do one with one of those what was that movie? Ben Stiller's in Dodgeball. When he's like wrestling the line
Yeah.
or something like that. Basically, it's got Conan Barbarian's body, and then like my beard, head and face beard. That's better. That'd be way better.
Do it. And just rip it off. And I want to get I just want to get a camera and just view everybody's face. Just
Auction off as a mysterious, it's a what do you call it? Like an unknown art piece, and they
Yes.
just got
artist unknown. Yeah, painted in 2024. So freshly painted. Yeah,
Oh, that'd be slightly embarrassing.
I do it. Yeah, I do it if you do it.
It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome.
Oh, another thing we did in Vegas, man. So like, it's kind of like they used to do it before. I don't know. I'm pretty sure older people still understand it. But hey, do you know when you ice somebody? It's like the Smirnoff Ice. Like you hide it somewhere, and if they discover it, they have to chug it. Have you ever seen those?
No, but that sounds disgusting.
Okay. Well. So we had the great idea. We're like, hey, we're going to do this and we're just going to ice people. So it's like, we're going to you go off and do your thing and we're just going to ice people, lay them in their beds or whatever. So cool, right? So my buddy CJ, oh, dude, I felt so bad for him because he got so many. Dude, it literally started with, he's like, damn it, Dan. And then he chugged it, right? So then he went upstairs, right? And I put one right there in the stairs. So when he came out, he saw another one. And so I just hear him in the kitchen, "Damn it, Dan!" And then he chugged another one, right? And then at the same time, I put another one in his big old shaker bottle that he had. Like, it's a gigantic one. It's not a small one. I dumped out his water. I put one in there and tightened it. Dude, we were sitting outside that all you hear is, like, damn it, dude. He was like 6 deep, and that was not our goal. Our goal was to hide him everywhere, but
I'm just gonna throw this out there. That there's a word that can be used. It's called no.
listen, man,
You can just say no. Like, I'm just throwing this
Oh,
out here.
no.
Like, you could just say no. It's
there
okay.
is no in that household. We're like, you got us, dang it. I put one in his driving seat. I put one on the grill because he was ready to grill some steaks, dude. Dude, just everywhere, man. You're right. See, CJ doesn't know that word. Yeah, that's correct. CJ doesn't know that. But hey, man, those are the kind of friends you want, man, because you're like,
true.
hey, he's the guy that's got the tattoo on him for the Georgia tattoo when he lost. They see, there you go, good example. He was like, all right, well,
They both said that. He doesn't know that word. No, Jinx, that's funny.
yeah, yep, it's a good time. But yeah, so let's see what else. Oh, dude, on the flight back. So, how often do you fly, or when's the last time you flown? Has it been a minute?
I guess about a year ago.
What do you typically fly? Southwest?
American or Delta, United, something
Ooh, bougie. Okay. Well,
like that.
I'm
Not
the,
about bougie. It's the back seat class, but you know.
you're Delta versus my Southwest. Yes.
Fair enough. I'm not ballsy enough to gamble with Southwest.
Okay.
So I'm
Well, so with Southwest, how they do it is they have a check-in time. So
Okay.
so you don't have, so you have groups. Okay.
yeah.
Group A, Group B, Group C. Okay?
Right.
You can pay like $25 when you buy your ticket
Okay.
to go ahead and check in early to get Group A.
Right.
Okay. I typically decline those because I'm like, I'm not paying $25. Like, it is what it is.
It
Like,
is what it is. You're gonna get the same seat anyway.
So the first flight there, it wasn't full. So I got Group B. CJ and Crystal got Group B. We sat across from each other. They had the whole row to themselves. We had the whole row to ourselves, right? Now, on the way back was a different story. I forgot to check in 24 hours early, and it was a completely full flight. So I didn't get in until about... Oh. She can come in. Oh. Okay. If you want.
if you
Just
want.
be careful of that cord
There you go.
right there. Okay. Crystal says Carmen. Oh, nice.
Oh,
Sweet.
perfect.
I love it. But so on the flight back,
Mm-hmm.
it was completely full. And so I was Group C, so the very last bit. So meaning the odds of me and Carmen sitting together was almost 0% chance.
Oh man.
So Carmen got stuck between two people. And then of course, nobody likes a middle seat, but I'm probably the bigger dude, so guess what? I had to get wedged in between two dudes.
That's funny.
No, it's not funny because let me tell you why. This old dude, you were going to see me on the news channel because I was about to knock this old dude out cold. Like, literally with everything in my might, I was biting on my tongue not to say anything to him because he was the rudest old man I've encountered in a hot minute.
Wow.
So,
So bad.
okay, so I get on the plane. His backpack's on the middle seat, trying to saying, oh, it's taken. Well, unfortunately, it's a fully booked flight.
Sorry, son. It's not
So
big.
somebody's got to go. So the
Yeah,
flight attendant,
my booty. That's why.
yeah. So the flight attendant was like, "Sir, we need you to move that because it's a fully booked flight. We have no open seats."
Right.
Okay, and so he got. So he slings up his backpack, puts it down there, and kicks it all flustered. I'm like, oh, like damn it, dude.
Freaking 80-year-old temper tantrum.
Yeah. And then so I get in there, dudes leaned up. The other dudes leaned up against the window. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I'm sitting here like this. Okay. Old man sits down, and this is what he does. Spreads out his legs, pushes my legs over, and then and is like this on the armrest. And mind you, dude, this flight's like 3.5 hours, and I'm like,
Are we trying to play the bigger game? Who's bigger
dude,
here? Like, come on, man.
I was like, oh, and then so I moved my elbow and gave him his freaking room, and then he was slowly starting to fall asleep, and then he woke up and he was like, he readjusted and then trying to insert dominance. I don't know, like if he was like a dog trying to pee on me or what, like insert his dominance. I don't know. I have no idea. And so
It's just been like,
dude, and I don't know what was wrong with this guy, but like he was like doing all these stretches, and then he grabbed onto the seat in front of him and was going like this, and I'm like, homie, if that was me up front and you were shaking my seat, I would look back and be like, what's the problem?
what are you
Like,
doing?
what are you
guy?
doing, man?
Oh my god.
And so like that put me in a bad mood the entire flight because I couldn't sit back, couldn't do anything. He kept readjusting his legs. I'm like, all right, dude, like
I'm gonna break you, little man.
dude, I'm literally I'm trying my best, and I was already cranky because I didn't have a lot of sleep, so I was already like irritated.
That's bad.
And then so we land. Okay, we land. So homie's one of those people. He jumps up first thing,
Right.
grabs his freaking suitcase from up top, puts it in his seat, and then leans his suitcase on me. Like literally leans his whole suitcase on me, dude. Dude, I nudged his suitcase like that, and I looked up at him, and he didn't say anything. He just coughed, and then he was like, he just readjusted. He held the handle, and I'm like, I hope you're not walking towards the same parking lot we are, because I will look up.
I'm gonna cram you, in
dude.
your
I was
suitcase.
like, I'm gonna look up to make sure there are no cameras around, and dude, I'm gonna clear your clock, bro. Like it's gonna be lights out. You are gonna have a good night, Grandpa, and you're gonna wake up feeling refreshed because you're not gonna know what the hell happened. And I was
That's
like, I
funny.
was so irritated. Like Carmen got off the plane. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No."
No.
Like literally, she's like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "I don't want to talk about it." And I was sitting there just watching the guy the whole time just go by. Dude, I was heated, man, and I'm like, just have some decent
man.
like I get it, man. The planes are cramped, like I get it, but don't sit there and try
Don't
to
go out of your way to make it worse, or
Yes.
like that's just.
and this whole you're gonna think I'm really funny or crazy. I even as I was there, I had the Wi-Fi on. I was like, how much does it cost to fly a private jet? I was like, I want to do
How
this.
can I
junk.
avoid ever doing this?
I was like,
ever
this is
again?
dumb, man. I was like, maybe if I get enough people to go with me and split the cost, maybe it's not
Maybe
that
it
bad.
works.
You know,
Maybe
maybe
it's
it's
worth
not that bad. But yeah, I was like, this is dumb, man. I was
Crystal
like,
says next time you can have my seat, bud.
I wouldn't mind being next to because her husband CJ saved her a seat. I mean, he tried to save us a seat, but I mean, he just couldn't.
Yeah.
So, no, Crystal. Next time, it's not going to matter. It's like if
Next time he's just gonna check in early,
yeah,
like he's supposed to, and it'll
Yeah.
be okay. It'll be all okay.
yeah, I'm going to pay the additional $25. I'm going to get Group A. I'm going to get Group A, and I'm going to make sure I get like an exit row seat where I have all the leg room.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. CJ will be next to you. Will be nice to you. Yeah. I don't mind leaning with him. I can lean against him. This old man had it coming, man. Like, dude. I was like, dude, this old man is about to freaking catch it, dude.
That's pretty funny.
Oh gosh, dude. But outside of that, man, how's your? At least his water didn't.
That's true.
The reason why she said that is because on the flight there to Vegas, so me and Carmen had the seat, our row together. Okay, I'm like literally watching my movie, and I was going like this. I was just dozing off. All of a sudden, just picture you. Yeah, she had her hydro flask, dude.
Oh, we got all.
Opened it up, and dude, it's almost like somebody got a cup of water and just went I was so upset because like one, I was tired, and two, I was like halfway, but it was so cold because the freaking thing was blowing, like the AC was blowing on me
Yeah.
too. And then I was like, I was irritated, but I was like, I'm gonna leave the AC on now because I don't want to be cold and wet. I might as well just take it now, let it dry. And so I was sitting there as the cold water is drying on me, and she's like, I'm sorry. Says, I can't believe they charge you more to be in the extra row, but I think it might. Yeah, definitely. Yes, if I could be in the extra row all the time, I will. And with Southwest, they don't charge you the extra. You can pick and choose.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so that's the kind of cool thing about Southwest is like, if you can get in Group A, cool.
Yeah.
Because like, or even Group B, like as long as you're not dead last, like I was.
C and D, yeah.
Yeah. And then like, man, I guess I keep reliving this, but and again, you're mindful, man. Like I've only had like 4 or 5 hours of sleep after a competition, so I'm dead tired.
Right.
Freaking the flight attendant, because like again, the plane's almost pretty much booked by the time I get on. Mm-hmm. The flight attendant is standing smack dead in the middle of the aisle, and I'm like, what are you going to move? Like,
You wouldn't
what, what are you doing? And she was like, hey, do you find any seats? I was like, nope. I was like, no, I haven't.
All right, Einstein, let's play a game.
Like,
you know what I mean? It's like I Spy. Like, what is going on?
And then she's like,
man?
okay, well, let me go look up here. And then so I'm like, I have my backpack and my duffel bag that I've yet to put up there. And I'm like, well, how are we going to make this work? In my head, I was like, how are we going to make this work? I take up the whole aisle, okay? What do you want me to do? Like, either my junk or my butt's going in somebody's face or whatever. 'Cause like, I can't turn. Like, so something's got to give, man. It's either you move or I move. And so, like, I turned, and then, like her butt, my butt just, like, collided. And I'm like, and I was so irritated. I was like, lady, you could have just walked straight back to your little.
You could have just got out of the way.
Yeah,
Here's an
literally.
idea, just get out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Plane rides are okay until they're not okay.
Oh, she said she's always keep water bottles like that open. I learned my lesson for 4 flights ago. That's funny.
It's not easy getting around Dan. And I understand that. Yeah. Nope, it's not.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Crystal, and think about it. I had to go in the middle seat between 2 dudes. Like, I would much rather take the aisle seat. Like, give me the aisle seat. Let people hit me on the way going there and back. But at least I have a little bit of leg room. I can spread out my legs a little bit.
That's fine.
Yeah. It's so dumb, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. You know what? I'm gonna put a special request in the Southwest. Like size discrimination, okay?
Size discrimination.
Yeah. Make these seats bigger, man. I'm not paying. I'm big, but
I
I'm
need
like,
you to add something into your flight attendants training. If a freight train is coming down the aisle, just get out of the way.
And it was funny because like, so the flight there, I was able to put my tray down in front of me, and I had plenty of room. Right. This last flight, on the way back, because I ate a big breakfast, so a little bloated.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing hit me like right here and stopped. I was like, I can't put my tray down all the way. And I was like, and then it was like right here. It's like, okay, that's uncomfortable, man. So I shot up my tray and I was like, dude, why does this not fit? I was like, I know I'm big, but I'm not that big. I should be able to put my tray down all the way. I was like, all right. So I readjusted, and this is with the old man next to me. So
You're already like.
yeah. So I sat back and went, and then I finally was like, and then it just pushed so much. There's so much force against that tray. You hear it. I was like, dude, I'm about to break this tray, dude.
I can just like.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, man. I put it up. I was like, it's whatever, man. I was like, I'm just going to have to be uncomfortable. Get your jokes ready. Beer bag, gotta go.
You gotta go sell some eggs, she said.
Well, you got your joke, but
Yeah, I got mine.
but outside of that, man, how's your auction world going?
It's going good, man. We got a handful of things coming up. We got was it next not this Saturday, next Saturday.
Yep.
We've got a live auction out in Charlotte, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
A bunch of it's an estate sale, not the house, just just the stuff and everything, basically from pots and pans stuff to old steel wheel tractors. Got some furniture. It's a lot of really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. We'll be down there.
They got a zero turn?
I don't know. I gotta go back there and look. You needed one?
Yeah.
I was just selling one.
How much?
Well, no, I mean it's already gone now. I'll keep an eye out. I don't know if I don't think they have one there. I don't remember seeing one there. But so I'll be down there Friday the 17th, probably getting up most of the stuff ready to go and set up, and then Saturday we'll be down there early morning. That kicks off. I don't remember the time it kicks off, but that's almost all day thing. That's all live.
Nice.
And then the 25th, we have one out over by our place off of Dotsonville Road. We have a house sale out there. We've got another. I've got another house that's going to be on the 4th
Okay.
of June, which is actually a Tuesday.
Okay.
That one's over there, kind of off north side of Peters Mill, kind of that area.
Right.
I've got a couple of ones that we're talking through right now to see if maybe that's a good option. I'm not really sure the math. A couple of them I'm not really well. There's a handful of them, but a couple I'm not really sure the math really
Makes sense.
makes sense to do it, to be honest. And so we're kind of trying to work through some of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it's a handful of things.
Nice.
Handful of things. So Drew set like a new freaking world record on Saturday for a boar goat sale.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like 60. It was like
Well, I saw some like
60
six
some change or something like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it was, dude. Like that's crazy. That's freaking bonkers, man.
for a goat.
I was like, that's freaking nuts, man, nuts. But but yeah, like straight up like world record going on here for the highest selling. Like it is crazy, man. He texted me. He was like, dude. I was like, he sent me the video, and I was like, holy smash, man. Because I wanted to go because I wanted to go to that sale with him that weekend. But that was the same day I had to do the
Night of the
Night of the Arts. So I actually went out to Paris, Tennessee to an estate auction that morning.
Right.
With Tucker Kale, and then to do that and show up and just kind of check that out with him, and then from there he actually went to go do benefit auction that night as well. I
Nice.
forgot where he went. I can't remember where he went to go do that. It was like a country club or something that he went to go do that one. And then I did that night. I had to go do the Night of the Arts for the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so I wasn't able to go with him for that one, but I was like, that's freaking wild, dude. That's freaking wild. 66 something, whatever it was for a freaking boar goat. That's awesome. That is straight up awesome. Disclaimer for everybody: not all boar goats go for 66.
Dude, you're gonna have people out there
That's
trying
not-
to.
That's not a norm, all right? Like, don't go out there running out there buying boar goats and be like, we're about to make some money. Like, that's not.
That's something I would do. Like, oh, that's sold for that much? I can do that.
That's abnormal. That'd be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freaking crazy. I was like, holy smash, man, that's a lot of money. But
Let's see. So we have that open. Let me see.
I'm waiting for Crystal to get back here so I can.
I know.
I think my joke's good. I think,
Your joke is good.
If I can say it right without screwing it up, we'll be all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But hey, did you ever get a thumbs up or a thumbs down about handbags? Whether you're going to be in auctioning?
Oh, I never heard anything back about that.
Still nothing.
Mm-mm. Oh. They'll let him know. I mean, I told him just to email him about everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna be a thing or not. I don't know. I have no idea. It is what it is.
So let's see.
He's currently scrolling through dad jokes. That's pretty awesome.
I got one. I like that one. I'll go for 2 pairs of hands in case I get a hole in one.
Fair enough. Like it.
Okay. Is Crystal back yet?
I don't know if Chris is back or not.
Because we got the storm coming apparently.
Yeah, I was
We're
like,
in a tornado
I'm trying to
watch.
get home.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, did you know like this morning Clarksville actually had some hail? Yeah. Yeah. I guess
I know driving to work, it was like a freaking flood zone going on out there.
I know. Yeah. So like.
Oh, she said, "What's up? What's up?"
Okay.
All right.
You tell yours.
All right. If I get this right. Okay, so do you know, or why is Lord Vader referred to as Lord Vader?
Why?
Come on, Crystal. What do you think?
She's gonna be like, "Who's Lord Vader?"
Because all the stormtroopers giggled when they called him Master Vader.
So dumb.
They lost a lot of stormtroopers that day.
You know, fun fact: one of the stores I used to service in Oregon. They used to be a bait and tackle shop, and it just says, "I'm a master baiter," and it was like the bait with the fish on it. It was the dumbest shirt, but it was his biggest seller, man. I actually probably even have one at the house. I never really gave you one.
Oh, now she says, "Say it again. My machine is loud." Really?
No.
Really?
Nope. All right. So why do golfers bring 2 pair of pants? Did you say anything?
Not yet.
Why do golfers bring 2 pairs of pants? I'm going to give her a second. Nope. I don't know. In case they get a hole in one.
She's gonna be like stupid doing it.
Yeah, I know. It's not my fault you didn't get it. The whole point.
Oh man.
But, yep. We hear it brewing up outside, so hopefully, hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. I don't think it. Hopefully it doesn't. But yeah. So we'll wrap it up, man. And yep, we'll be back next week. And hopefully everybody stays safe in the storm that's coming.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's nothing.
I hope it's nothing. But
Rain.
whoa. Why did Tigger go to the bathroom? For some reason, I've heard this before.
I've heard this before.
Why did Tigger go to the bathroom? Why?
Something about his stripes.
Stripes?
Something about stripes.
He wanted to find his friend Pooh.
Mary said he had to poo.
Trevor Tooley, big truck meet for the aftermath. LOL.
Yeah, fair enough on that.
Yeah. Trevor, speaking of that, Trevor might be interested in coming again to this field, man. So
Really?
yeah, I'm excited. I want to see if it's a good fit. He came in and sat in last week, so I'm excited. It'd be fun.
It's a roller coaster.
See, and I told him that, and he's gonna need a good paying job to
He
keep
said,
up with
"Oh,
that.
geez, throw me out."
Yeah, he's gonna need a good paying job to keep up with that broke down F-250 he's got.
What? No.
Oh yeah. If he had a GMC, it'd be all right.
It just would be broken all the time.
Oh, it'd be broken all the time.
Yeah. Stick
Yeah.
with the Ford.
Yeah.
Stick with the Ford.
Oh.
You made the right choice.
Yeah, I would say something right
You
now,
want-
but
you want to.
yeah, you Ford guys.
All right. Well, let's get out of here before this freaking
Ford
storm
equals
gets any
superior.
worse.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So, all right, guys, we'll see you. We're back
everybody.
next week.